My name is Tristan, and I'm going to be going over how to use Interplace. So Interplace is on the App Store. It is a free travel social network platform. And essentially what we do, we're going to go ahead and open up the platform. What we do is we allow you to post tons of photos and up to 5 videos at 30 seconds apiece, but around 80 to 90 photos per post. And as you can see here, there was about 45 photos posted on this trip. You can go to the caption and you can select different cities. So by selecting Cleveland, this is just what was in Cleveland, Denver, and you can kind of just also go by places of interest. So just Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There we are. And then you can also just do it by the people. So basically on your profile, I just went from the home page to the profile. You can select different countries, posts, states, timelines, things like that. And you can track all the travel progress that you've had. And it doesn't have to be outside of the United States, but we do have all of these different photos and posts that Charlie here, as our example, has been to. And the thing we can do about it is also go to states and regions and see what you saw at what states. And if you go to your posts, this is where you can organize all your different trips. So like, for example, here's a trip to Hong Kong that Charlie took, and looks like there's a lot of content here. But if I wanted to just easily be able to see maybe just this pier, I can see photos from the pier. So you also have a timeline that you can organize by date. So now you can see when you went on vacation to these places, so that if you go, say, 3 or 4 years down the line, you know exactly when you went and what you saw. And you're really able to explore different countries, cities, places of interest with our Explore page. And you can also type in people. So I'm going to type in, I think my name's Buff gets on here. I'm going to type in, myself, and see the countries that I've been to. Now, another cool thing that you can do on your homepage is you can just go on your map and see where you've been at. So this is all the areas that I've been to. So here's Costa Rica, and now I have a trip from Costa Rica. Now, this is more of the jungle side of Costa Rica, but I was also on the beach side, and that's in a different post. But there's also Guatemala and just different places that I've been. And one thing that you can also do is go to your homepage, and if you click on, see, someone else went to Costa Rica. And now I know that, hey, I went to Costa Rica, this guy went to Costa Rica, this guy Michael here, and I can see what cities he went to, maybe some of the views he saw, and I can kind of decide if maybe I want to reach out to Michael in our direct message and say, hey, I saw you went on a trip to Costa Rica. What was your favorite thing about it? Or if I want to just directly see his photos, I can like, comment, and interact that way too. Now, if I click this blue button that I just pressed, I'm going to go back in the right-hand corner of this blue button. It allows me to see where people in my network have traveled to. So anyone that I am following. So say I'm going to go to the United Kingdom. I want to go to London maybe. And I click on it. Now I can see every person that has gone to the UK in my network that I follow. So maybe I go back to Charlie and say, okay, Charlie looks pretty well traveled. He's been to the UK. And now I can just go to his caption and see maybe it was the bridge, the Stamford Bridge. Maybe it was Big Ben. And I can see his view of what it was like. And I mean, we have pretty good photos on Interplace. We have really good pic resolution. The only thing is, like I told you guys earlier, we can only do 5 videos up to 30 seconds on one post. So maybe if you took a bunch of videos, you might have to do maybe part 1 in a city and then part 2. But yeah, that's basically the concept of Interplace. We also have tagged. I haven't been tagged in anything yet, but it's really just a way to connect with friends and family. One thing I want to go over shortly too is just the posting. So you can post publicly or privately, and you can select it based off of a post, not just off of an account. So you're really able to have public and private post. You would just add a title, and then you would pick the dates, and then you would add a caption, and then you would have one cover photo, and then you have to press next and submit another photo from the camera roll. Now, so right now, the limitation of Interplace is only 2 photos. Now, it could be the same cover photo. You could do it as a cover photo and as another photo, but technically you can only post, you have to have 2 photos. But other than that, that is pretty much how you use Interplace, and we appreciate it, and make sure to download.